Hello and welcome to World of Warcraft, The War Within. Today I want to make a video that's going to be for brand new players to World of Warcraft, and it's going to take you from creating a character, and we're going to go to Exile's Reach, and it'll show you the tips and tricks just to make the experience a bit smoother, and we'll get you to level 10 no problem and get you into the game and show you a lot of the easy things that, you know, veterans know and then you'll know as well. So let's do it. First thing you want to do is you're going to pick up Realm, and we're going to get the Realm list right now, and you can go for quite a few different ways. You can go for a roleplay Realm. The reason I picked this roleplay Realm is there's a ton of players on it. It's always packed with players. In an MMO, I want a lot of players, so this is a packed server. But you can play anything. There's all different types. There's normal. I don't know if there's PvP anymore. Let's go see. There's normal servers, so you can, and then high populations, full, but then you can enable PvP. So we're going to go with the Moonguard. It's a very full server. I like that. And we're going to create a character. So you won't have any characters here at all. So we're going to create a character. And if you have a level boost, I have one. I had a few of them. I wouldn't actually use it. You're going to learn the game. And if you level boost yourself up, you're going to have so many things on here, abilities, that you'll just get lost. It's better to start from scratch and then use this a little bit later. That's my personal idea. So we're going to create a character. I want to go Alliance. You can go Horde or Alliance. Alliance is more, it has more of a traditional feel to it. Here's the main capital for the Horde. Whereas if you're Alliance, it's more of a, castles and stuff like that. This guy's looking scary. And I want to do a shaman. And see how it doesn't allow me to pick shaman with human? That's okay. Sometimes the class that you want to be can't be a certain race. So we'll just go with shaman. And if it'll highlight what ones it can be. So it could be a dwarf, a Draenei, or a Pandaren. And if you want to look at their racial abilities, you can right click on them and it'll tell you more about those. I like this one because it can actually do some jewel crafting later. I might do that. It has higher agility, intellect, and strength. It's resistant to damage, and then it has this pretty cool heal. So I'll do that one. I don't need this one, but you can go over and pick whichever class you like. We're just going to try a shaman today. So we're going to go Draenei, shaman. Cool. Now let's customize them. We're going to pick a name. You can randomize it up here like this, and we can scroll wheel out, and we can turn them around by left clicking, just like that, so we can see what he looks like. And I know this name's available because I just had it available a second ago. Cool. And then it has that little green check mark. If there's a red check mark, you have to change the name because somebody already took it. All right, now let's take a look at our appearance. We're going to take a look at the face. We don't want a mean face. Maybe that one? They all kind of look mean. Hair looped. How about swept? Hair color. Oh, darkish. Facial hair. We'll go with none. Eyesight, both, I guess. And what about this stuff? Paired? Tendrils. None. Could do all those. Okay, I'm going to go with none. Keep it simple. Jewelry color. I don't think I have any jewelry. Doesn't look like I do. And tail. We're going to go with the short tail. Looks kind of weird. Let's go with long tail. Looks more balanced, I guess. And next. And this is where you pick your starting zone. We're going to pick Exile's Reach. By the time you do the campaign tutorial through this, it's going to get you right into the game at level, you'll be to level 10-ish, maybe even 11. So there it is. Or this would be the natural starting zone for a Draenei. But we're going to do this one. There we go. And enter world. Surprised it just didn't enter us there like that, but oh well. And here we go.
You are a soldier.
You can. I won't spoil this for you, so I'm going to skip the cinematics.
Coalition of kingdoms,
and then it's going to walk you through all this, and you're going to basically do what it tells you to do here. It's going to say, use your hands, position your left hand like that. You say okay. There's the mouse. It just gives you the WASD. That's for the walking forward, backwards, turn left and right, or you can make it to strafe. We'll show you that later. Right click and hold down right click, and then you can look around. Cool. Now we're going to walk around backwards and just like that. If you hold right click down and push the A and the D key, it goes back and forth like that. Cool. Now we're going to talk to them. Just right click on them. And I'll let you read the whole text and everything. I have a add-on that lets me move this stuff around. I can show you that stuff later.
Keep your guard. I need everyone in top
Now it says a target dummy. Let's go up there and do that. Left click on it. And then it shows you right here, this one key. That's going to be tied to your spell. In this case, I have the ability to do lightning bolt. So let's do that. And here's the casting bar. And we can do multiple. And right about here, I'm going to start clicking it again. Now, I won't wait all the way till the end. That way, see how I can do this? If I keep on clicking it, it'll start doing it quicker versus waiting till the very end and then clicking it. It's just a little better that way. You still want to press it right around in there. Okay, first quest done, complete, and we already got a level. As we leveled up, it actually dropped our next ability right down to the next open slot for us. So you'll want to notice when you're leveling up that appears. Cool. So then we're going to go over to our talents. We're going to take a look at that, and it just shows you that if you click on your talents, it'll show you what your this is your spell book, and these are the two shaman abilities or spells that we have. We have a melee weapon that we can instantly strike something for 6 physical damage, and then this one does 30 damage. Sounds like a lot better to me. Alright, next up. And I won't go over every quest because this will take way too long, but in general I'm going to show you everything that pops up here. So we're fighting with this guy, and I'll show you how to... Oh, he's got to keep in front of us. See how he's jumping around on us? This is an easy fight. Cool.
I'd say you're more than ready for whatever we find on that.
And then I'm going to show you how to zoom in and zoom out like this too, so you won't be so close like you currently are, but you can't do it quite yet. And here we go. We'll keep doing, or keep going. Sometimes you'll be hidden behind something like the sail is in our way, but I'd still like to see yourself. So just press escape, go into options, go into combat, and right here, this allows you to actually see yourself behind the thing. It's a pretty useful thing. Alright, next up we're going to give you the ability to zoom out like this. Pretty cool, so you can see more stuff. Let's do that. We're going to go into options again, press escape, and up here we're going to type in the word zoom. And you can bind it. Right now it's on like plus and minus or something, or maybe page up, page down. I have keys on my mouse, so I tied it to those. And all you do is you click the thing and you change it to whatever you want, or leave it the same and use those keys. So I changed to that. Nice. The next thing I want to do, I have a middle mouse button where I can click it. So I'm going to type in flip, and I change that to middle mouse down, just like that, middle mouse. The scroll wheel, I click it and instead of rolling it. And then I can flip the camera, which is really cool. And then if I type in user for user interface, if I shift and I change that keybind to this, if I shift and do that, it will get rid of the user interface. So now if I want to take a nice picture, I can go like this, I can go like that, I can flip the camera around and zoom in, and just like that. Pretty nice. So if you do all those and get those used to using those, it's pretty cool to use actually. Nice. And we'll get the UI back, and there we go. So that's pretty useful, I think. So now we've got a quest over here. Nice. And then on the mini map, it highlights the area that it's in. This is your mini map, but then if you take pull up your map, you can zoom in and out of this. You can zoom in over here too, zoom in and out. If you click on the map, it'll be highlighted here. If you click on this item, it'll be highlighted here. If you click on this, it'll bring up the map, and you can see more stuff about the rewards and everything. And then you can zoom in, and this is the zone for it. So we're going to go up there, and let's change the map keybind as well. I usually change it to the tilde key. It's really handy that way. You're going to be using it a lot. So we're going to say maybe map. Let's see if it's on there. And there it is. Toggle world map pane. And I change it to the tilde key, which is over there by the escape key. Nice. Now we're in this zone, and it wants us to do first aid kits. No problem. And if you hover over, let's see, there's a guy. If we hover over him, see how on the bottom right over here, it says 0 of 6 first aid kits. So we're going to target him by pressing tab and then press the 1 key, just like we were doing on that, oh, we one-shot him. All right, now here's a little bit of a trick. When you right-click it, you see how it automatically looted everything? We're going to set that up for you. So we're going to press escape, options, and it's under controls, the very first thing. This right here. This should be checked. I think they should check this for everybody when they're first playing. But they don't. So now you can just pick up everything. And then you're going to open up your bags, which is options. And you can say bags. And then what I do is I change it to X. You can change it to anything you want, but I usually try to open all bags with X. Nice. So now I can open all my bags. I only have one right now, but that's okay. You can have a ton more. You can have all these plus a reagent bag. Nice. So now I'm going to stay in this area, and I'm going to target those creatures. There we go. It looks like there's 2 over here, so I'll zap the first one, press tab, and get the second one. And then I'll go through, loot all the stuff. Really wants us to remember to loot it. And I'll get all these and I'll be right back. There's another player. Nice.
I'm out of range.
Out of range, not close enough. There's ways you can actually extend the range. Oh, we got another spell. Interesting. Flame shock. Let's take a look at that. So we're going to press this. That brings up our spell. Our spell book. Extended version. Wow. And let's read what this does. Sears the target, causing 5 volcanic damage, and then an additional 30 over 18 seconds. Interesting. Flame shock can be applied to a maximum of 6 targets. If flame shock is dispelled, a volcanic wow. That'd be cool if could I dispel it? All right, so now we've got an instant spell with a damage over time, which is called a dot. Let's see if we can do that now. Let's zap him. And then it's got a 6-second cooldown. So this thing's ticking away. Interesting. So what I could do is do something like this. I'll target that guy. And then I'll target this guy. So this guy's being killed by the dot. He gets zapped. This thing's still happening. I could right click and just swing my weapon at him. And sure enough, they both die. And both guys get looted. I looted this guy, but this guy, because he's within range of the loot area, you can loot everything at once. And now the blue circle's gone, and we're going to right back over here because it's ready for turn-in. Let's go do that. And this might be a little zoomed out. We'll zoom in a little bit. I like it zoomed way out, though.
We'll find that missing
Continue.
expedition.
Complete.
Keep your guard up. Lives depend on
Accept.
us.
And this is our EXP bar. That's how much EXP we need to get to the next level. And if you bring up your character sheet, we're level 3 now. Nice. Also, towards the end, I'll be able to show you how you can edit this and change all this around to make it nice and clean and look really nice and move things. And maybe even get rid of this stuff so it's a really, really clean interface. But we can't do it yet. There is a way I could unlock it early, but I don't want to show you that. It's a little bit advanced. Right now we have a quest item in our bag here, and you could actually move it to a key. Sometimes it's helpful to move a quest item down here to a key, and then you'd click that thing, and you'd walk up and press the button for it, and then use it that way. Not always, but in this case it knows what to do, so we didn't need to do that. But you can always, and then hold shift and drag it off there. And you can move these things around by holding shift and move them to whatever you want, just like that. Oh, let's put this heal right up here on Shift A for me. So now, if I press Shift A, I've got a heal, and every 3 minutes I can heal myself or the target for 20% of my total health. Pretty cool.
We have a mission.
And we'll complete the quest
Stay focused and
and keep going. Oh, we got to open the map,
Scour the island for any
and it
sign of
wants
the
us to go up to
expedition.
there.
Recruit,
Cool.
you and I.
And we got another thing. What is this? Healing Surge. Interesting. I'll put it right there. And Healing Surge. Quick heal that heals or restores 132 health. Well, I only have 149, so we're in good shape. Almost a full heal. Sometimes you're going to find little boxes like this. I have an add-on that shows them on my map, but otherwise you'll have to find them yourself. It's okay to use it. It's up to you. Nice. We got a bunch of loot. Now let's see if we can... you're going to hold down Shift to compare what you're currently using. So right now, this is about the same. So I don't really need to use this one. Anything inside there? Nope. 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 What about a belt? It's pretty much the same. 18 out of 20. So sounds about the same. So we won't use any of that stuff. These are up in the air, so we're just gonna zap them down. And then, so I used an instant spell to bring them down to me, and then loot away. Pretty cool. Now it wants us to cook some meat, so we're just gonna hover over this, and we cook some of that meat that we got. And we'll continue and complete.
You need your strength.
And we'll accept.
Don't leave your post unattended.
And now, what does it do? If you just hover over this, 3 abilities proven of... Okay. Abilities proven to Captain Garrick. And for us, we just got another ability here. So, and you can put them on any keys you want. I have a bunch of mouse buttons on the side of my mouse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not reaching up there. But you could do them. You can set the keybinds to anything. So you go into options, keybinds, and right in here. So it's set to 1. Let's say you could set it to Q. Now it's on Q. We'll set it back. But you can set them to anything you want. Nice. A lot of people use Q, E, R, Z, X, F, 1, 2, 3, 4. You wouldn't want to use 6, 7, 8, 9, those kind of things. You don't want to reach very far. Cool. And now we got a targetable spell. So this one gives you a target, and in this case, drops down a totem that does this. Let's see. Summons a totem, the target location, and it reduces the movement speed of enemies, so it's like a slow. Nice. So if I'm being chased, I could drop one of these down on the ground, and I could get away that way. Up ahead, there's a Ogre Overseer, and if we click him, see how he has a star there on him? That's going to mean that he's a special character, so an elite of sorts. So we're going to actually, we're going to fight him. Oh, here comes the other guy to help. There's another. And you got to get a tag on him. As long as you tag him, these other guys tagged him too. Now we got credit for it. And what do we get? A cloak. And oh, we got new gear. Interesting. So we're going to right click and put it on. And it just puts it right there. Now we have a cloak. That gives us 1 armor. Not bad. There we go. We got a bunch of guys around here, and we're all going to be fighting the same things. Might be hard to get a tag in on some of these guys. We'll see. I don't want to overdo them. See that? There we go. And we'll finish off this quest. And if the guy's not here, he'll respawn shortly. Nice. And there he is. Easy fights. They make everything pretty easy on this level 1 through 10. Very easy. Well, even beyond that, it's pretty easy. We'll get you there. And there's another chest. And let's put it over here. Also, you could do outline. We're going to go options and type in the word outline. There we go. And you're going to want to change this outline mode to this last option. It'll just help highlight stuff. And then this one to high. Not disabled, not good, but high. Very important. And let's see what we get out of this one. Oh, we got another, we got some bracers. If we hold shift, we are currently wearing bracers, but shaman bracers, they're about the same, so there's no real reason to wear those. And I just right-clicked. You right-click, it equips it, and then it bound it to me. So this is a soul-bound item. I could vendor it, but I can't sell it to anybody or trade it with anybody. This one's bind when equipped, so I could put it up here, and I could trade that to somebody if I wanted to. This one's soul-bound, so I can only vendor it or use it myself. And there's other binding types too. Ooh, we get our first pair of boots with some stats. So we're at 152 on our stamina. We're going to open up all our bags. We're going to open up our character panel, and it says, hey, right click and put these boots on. If we hold down shift, they're better. It says 152. It's kind of hard to read there, but there we go. Now we're at 156. A little more health. Nice. And we'll say accept. Ooh, and we got another level. And we'll get rid of this. This is another add-on. Scout-O-Matic. And we hopped on that, took a ride, and it should carry us right back down. Part of a quest, ready for turn-in. Nice. Don't run up there and fight those by yourself. Oh boy. And again, I'm just using tab to cycle through the things. And then I can just hit that guy, tab, hit the next guy. If it let me, he interrupted my spell cast. And then I can come back to this guy. Nice. Smash. Easy stuff. And on this, we're going to have to restabilize them. And it knows to use that quest item.
It's not ready yet.
Might have to be two episodes because this one might get a little bit long. Right click on them. Nice. And let's try the third one.
It's still recharged.
Uh-oh. He got mad at us. Sorry about that. And I just opened and used right click on it, and that helped it work correctly.
Let's report back to the army.
Now we're gonna ride this guy, and it's gonna change our user interface here. Now it's gonna be 1 to trample.
Order the board to trample.
There we go. Now we press 1 and we'll trample it over all these guys. We have to trample all these big guys. There we go. Oh, and a couple more. Him and this guy over here. Looks like one more after this. Looks like that guy needs a trampling. Perfect.
Something's happening to the boar.
Uh-oh.
Hang on, recruit.
Oh, this is not good. Uh-oh. Get out of here.
Dealt with the undead.
Oh boy.
Now let's finish off that necromancer and
All right, let's go finish him off. All right, so we're gonna wind up with that. Hit him with that. Yes, we can do these. Let's do a big shot again. Lightning bolt's nice.
Good riddance.
Cool.
Let's go check on Henry.
Mother.
Then your mistakes.
I'm gonna get rid of this as well. This
now,
little bar
Private
here.
Garrick.
And it should be right here. The personal resource display under combat. Yeah, that's gone now. Nice.
You're a true hero.
Ooh, we got a new weapon.
Yes, Mother. Captain Garrick.
And let's, ooh, and another thing here. Nice. Flame weapon. Instant. Imbue your weapon. So we'll put it right, arbitrarily right, I don't know, right there. You can put it on whatever keybind you want. We'll take it off of there. And now it's going to imbue our weapon. So it's going to give us a buff. And that does what? An extra little bit of attacks. So now we've got a buff right up there. Perfect. And what else do we get? Oh. We got a new weapon? Nice. Let's do it. Right click, puts it on there. Very cool. You'll also be able to go to a barber and change your appearance once you get into a town too. So you're not stuck with this appearance. Ah, our first bag. Nice.
Keep your guard up. Lives depend on us.
There we go. And it just dropped it in here. Here's your bags right here. So we've got this one, and this one. We've got, should be not, wait a second. Oh, it's right here. This is the one. Here's another one, which is this bag. And here's this one. And then you can hold shift down and left click and drag. And there it is. Or you can put it like that. Just drop it back there. There we go. So we've got all these bags now. Nice. And you can get way bigger bags and tons of them and all kinds of cool stuff. And again, we're just following where this circle is. We can zoom in and zoom out and do all that. And it looks like we have to talk to one of these guys. Oh, I've got an add-on that sells all the junk for me and does the repairs, but you won't have that. And we're just going to vendor this off. And then let's say you vendored something and then you're like, wait a second, I want to buy it back. So you go into the buyback tab and you're like, wait, I'm sorry, I didn't want to sell that. I want it back again. No problem. But we're going to vendor this stuff. Nice. I don't need any of that. And it wants us to buy an Alliance tabard. Let's do that. Cool. We'll push X and we'll just put it on, I guess. Nice.
Together, we'll see our way through.
And we got another bag. So now we have, ooh, that's a bigger bag too. We can hover over it. It's a 10 slot bag. These are only 6 slots. Nice. And if you wanted it, you could just, as long as they're empty, you can hold down shift and left click and then drag them and put it there. And then you could drag it. Come on. Oh, it's not letting us. 1 second. There we go. Come on. I know it will work. It's not working in this area because of that button right there, and I can't move this yet. We'll be able to get there. I'll just put it right back up. Oh well. And I'll probably have to break this up into another episode, and then if people like this, I'll make a more advanced episode as well.
Be careful out there.
Nice. Oh, there we go. Because we have the highlighting on, it's easier to see this item that we have to pick up. And it's also right here on the map as well. So those are kind of highlighted for us in a couple different ways. There we go. And then we're going to pick up this one. And then it should disappear off that. And the same way right there. Nice. Then they want to burn the blossoms in the campfire. Left click on the campfire.
Oh, I've heard about
Oh
shamans
boy.
doing this sort of thing. Spirits, yes?
Shamans. This must be shaman related.
They can still be freed from their bonds.
Weird. Yeah, this is shaman related, so unless you're playing a shaman, I don't think you'll see this. But it's our ghost wolf thing. Interesting. It's like we get ghost wolf. Interesting.
My pack and I
So I'm gonna put it
call upon us
right here for now.
need.
And then I'm gonna keybind that.
You were talking to.
Nice. So now I can move 30% faster. And it's on our R key, and I can just change back and forth. Nice. And now I can go 30% faster. And this is probably a good point to wrap things up and do a second episode. In the next episode, we're going to finish out this introductory campaign. I'll show you how to edit your user interface a lot more, so it's a nice and clean effect. I'll show you how to do the chat stuff. There's so many things. There's a lot to it. Let's do flip our camera around. We'll zoom in. We'll go take the UI off. You know how to do all this now. Very cool. We'll get really close. Ooh, scary. Nice. All right. I hope this helps, and have a good one. There's so much more to this game. We're barely touching anything of it. Nice. And I haven't played a shaman in probably 10 years, so I'll see what the shaman's all about. Cool. I'll even show you how to extend your zoom in the next one as well, so it can go even further. Nice.